And that's still only a tiny fraction of what happened in the last 10,000 years. Time makes sense in small pieces. When you break it down into individual minutes, hours, and days, you can see how they fit together to form a larger picture. The last 24 hours of your life probably involved sleeping, working, and drinking coffee, but if you look back at 2013, you can reflect on the passing of Hitler's bodyguard, the NSA scandal, and the rise of Facebook and smartphones. Moving further back, the 20th century was filled with 2 world wars, the Cold War, and the birth of the Internet. But that's still only a fraction of the last 500 years, which saw the Industrial Revolution, the rise of communism, and the transformation of farmers into workers. If we go back even further, to 10,000 years ago, we can barely imagine the changes that have occurred in human history. Through all this, the oldest living person on Earth, Misao Okawa, has seen it all. Time makes sense when viewed in small pieces, but it is only when we take a step back and look at the larger picture that we can truly appreciate the enormity of human history. Until the 18th century, most people believed that mankind had remained unchanged since the dawn of time. It was the theory of evolution by Charles Darwin, published in 1859, that changed this view. Darwin's theory changed our understanding of our species and the world we live in. It was the beginning of a revolution in science and thought. In a few hundred years, humanity had changed its view of itself and the world around it. When we look at all of human history, it's hard to wrap our heads around how incredibly small our timeline is. We've only been around for a tiny fraction of the Earth's 4.5 billion year history. In comparison, the dinosaurs reigned for 165 million years, and our human ancestors and the modern chimpanzee shared a common ancestor just 6 million years ago. It's even more shocking to think about how little time has passed since the invention of stone tools 2.75 million years ago. This means that a T-Rex that lived 65 million years ago is closer to seeing a live Miley Cyrus concert than to seeing a live Stegosaurus. It's a humbling thought to consider, and a reminder of how short our time on this planet really is.